What if that banking app on your phone, the one you trust, isn't what it seems? We've got some pretty timely and honestly quite chilling research for our deep dive today. We're talking about a new, very sophisticated Android malware campaign. It's hitting India right now.
Mm-hmm. And it's setting a dangerous new standard, really.
It really is. It's like a digital trap, incredibly cunning. So our mission today, based on what you've shared, is to unpack this thing, understand its capabilities, which sound alarming,
Yeah.
and figure out how it actually tricks people. Right. And most importantly, equip you, listening, with the knowledge to build up your digital defenses.
Absolutely. That's the key takeaway we need.
Okay, let's really dig into this. What exactly are we looking at here? At its core, it's about counterfeit banking apps, fake apps.
Right, but these aren't just, quick knockoffs.
No, the research you found really emphasizes these are meticulously crafted. Is that the word they used?
Exactly. Meticulously crafted. Designed specifically to hoover up financial data, personal info.
So it's not just a small issue. This sounds like a really significant threat to, digital banking security overall.
It is. And what's fascinating, but also deeply concerning, is what the security researchers uncovered. This meticulously crafted scheme, as they put it. It feels like a real step up from the kind of attacks we often discuss.
A step up how?
Well, it's not just about grabbing a few login details. The potential consequences are, frankly, terrifying. We're talking malware capable of completely wiping out bank accounts.
Wiping them out. Wow.
And hijacking communications, texts, calls, even spying on the infected phone itself. It's incredibly invasive.
That's chilling. So if it's that sophisticated, how does this trap even get sprung? It can't be as simple as clicking one bad link, can it? Where does the attack actually start?
Right. It's usually more involved than that. It typically kicks off with something called a dropper APK.
APK, the Android app package file.
Exactly. An Android application package. But the critical part is how the attackers convince you, the user, to install that initial malicious file. They lean heavily on social engineering. Basically, trickery.
Okay, like what kind of tricks?
Well, insidious phishing messages, often coming through platforms like WhatsApp, looks like it's from a friend or your bank, or fraudulent emails that look incredibly legit. We're also seeing these fake banking websites, total clones of the real thing.
Hard to spot the difference sometimes.
Very hard. And even Trojan dropper applications.
Yeah.
So an app pretending to be something harmless, like a system update or a cleaner tool.
Something you think you need.
Precisely. But it's secretly carrying the malware. So the moment a user falls for it, installs that seemingly innocent app, boom, the door's wide open.
A masterclass in digital deception, really. Okay, so the Trojan gets in. What happens then? You mentioned this extensive control they get, wiping accounts. What else? How deep does it go?
Oh, it goes deep. The capabilities are really quite alarming. This is where the research gets quite specific. Draining bank accounts seems to be the primary goal, obviously. Direct access to funds.
Right, the money.
But it's way beyond that.
Yeah.
They can hijack your calls and SMS messages.
Why is that so significant?
Because that includes intercepting things like one-time passwords, OTPs.
The codes your bank sends you.
Exactly. Or two-factor authentication codes, stuff you need for secure transactions. Imagine the malware just grabs that code before you even see it.
So it bypasses that layer of security entirely.
Completely. And it also acts like a full-blown spy on your device.
Yeah.
It monitors what you're doing, collects personal data, maybe even records audio or video.
Seriously?
Potentially, yes. And just to make that communication takeover total, it can read your texts, send texts as you, intercept messages, monitor calls, even set up call forwarding.
Call forwarding. So they could literally redirect your calls.
It's all designed to defeat security measures and essentially take over your digital identity piece by piece.
That is deeply unsettling. And you mentioned something else, something about its design. Stealth and persistence. How does it hide and stick around?
Yeah, that's a key part of this particular campaign, according to the research. It's clever. It can bypass battery optimization settings.
Okay, so it just keeps running in the background without being flagged?
Pretty much. It blends in. Most people wouldn't notice an app constantly running if it's disguised well.
And the persistence part?
It has the power to auto-restart itself after the phone reboots.
So even turning your phone off and on again doesn't get rid of it?
Nope. It just comes right back. It mimics legitimate system processes so well that, honestly, even tech-savvy users might not spot it easily.
That level of camouflage, that's really worrying.
It is. It makes detection very difficult without specialized tools. It's sort of a new benchmark for mobile malware, at least in this region.
Okay. This is, fascinating and worrying, like you said. So, knowing all this, knowing how sophisticated and sneaky this threat is, the big question for everyone listening is, what can you do? How do we protect ourselves?
Right. That's the crucial part. First and foremost, extreme caution with app downloads. Cannot stress this enough, especially anything from unsolicited links, texts, emails, WhatsApp messages, or from unofficial app stores.
Even if it looks like it's from someone you know.
Even then, be suspicious of any unexpected app download link. Verify through another channel if you're unsure.
Okay. Caution with downloads. What else?
Second, and this is huge, scrutinize app permissions before you hit install. When an app asks for permission, really think, does this app need access to my SMS, my call logs, my location, my microphone?
Like, does a flashlight app really need to read my contacts?
Exactly. Granting too many permissions, especially dangerous ones like SMS or accessibility services, can basically hand over the keys to malicious actors.
It's like giving a stranger a key to your house when they just asked for directions.
Precisely. And, there's also a responsibility here for the banks, for the financial institutions.
What should they be doing?
They need to step up their security protocols, obviously, but also educate their customers better, more proactively. Not just a tiny warning link, but clear, ongoing campaigns about spotting phishing, verifying apps, understanding permissions.
So, a shared responsibility. Users need to be vigilant, institutions need to educate and protect.
Absolutely. Creating a safer digital banking environment requires effort on both sides.
Right. So the core takeaway here from everything we've shared, it's not just that there are fake apps out there. It's the level of sophistication, the social engineering, the stealth. It's all escalating.
It really is.
It's a stark reminder that our digital defenses, our awareness, needs to keep pace with these evolving threats.
Definitely. And maybe a final thought for you to consider after this deep dive. How much attention do you really pay to those app permission requests, beyond just clicking allow to get the app working? And think about what personal data you might be unintentionally exposing just for convenience, especially when the bad guys are getting so good at hiding in plain sight.